welcome to Sports According to Neil. I'm Neil Rosan, and today we have Group C and Group D predictions for Euro 2012. There's a lot of big names in these groups, but there are also a lot of underlying teams that are there to take the big team's thunder away. Who wins Group C and Group D? Stay tuned to find out. Spain is in Group C, but Italy and Croatia try and upset them to make sure that they don't make their way to a second Euro Championship. And in Group D, France and England meet early, but Sweden is there to possibly steal one of their spots. What happens in Group C or D? It's happening right now on Sports According to Neil. Group C is highlighted by two big names, Italy and Spain. Spain, of course, the reigning Euro and World Cup champions, and Italy have won 4 World Cups, a couple of Euros. So they're a big name. But who else is there? Croatia. Croatia, not a big name in, I guess, this side of world football, but they are still one of the greatest teams out there at the moment, ranked 8th in FIFA's rankings. Watch out for them. And there are the Irish in Group C. The Irish always get screwed over, and I expect them to probably get screwed over again this year with these teams. But starting off with Group C predictions, Spain and Italy meet right away, and I see a feisty draw. The Italians are going to be able to control the pace, but Spain are going to get a couple of goals. I still see it being a 2-2 draw early, a good result for both teams. Croatia and Ireland play next. Croatia is going to cruise to a 3-1 win there. In the next group of games, we have Spain and Ireland facing off. Spain are just too good. They're going to Fernando Torres and David Villa and all of them, they are going to score. It's going to be 3-0 there. And Croatia versus Italy, and this is going to be kind of the first maybe upset for this view of world football, because a lot of people don't know about Croatia. More people know about Italy, but Croatia, 2-1 winners over Italy in the second match of group play. And on the deciding day, there's Spain and Croatia. This is going to be a great game. They're gonna play really well, and I just see a tie. I see a draw. Croatia will just play really well, and they're gonna earn the draw. It'll be 1-1, and then Italy versus Ireland. Italy is gonna be too good for Ireland. 2-1 on that side, and that brings us to the group recap here. Which in first I have Croatia with a 2-1-0 record with 7 points and a goal differential of 3. They will be moving on to the round of 16. I also have in second Spain, who's going to be 1-2-0, 1 win, 2 draws. They'll have 5 points, and they'll have a goal differential of +3. They will also be moving on. But Italy with a 1-1-1 record, 4 points, a goal differential. They are going to be sent home early. And Ireland, who didn't win anything, with 0 points and a -6 goal differential. Goodbye. And that's it. So Croatia and Spain moving on to the round of 16. Now for Group D. Group D is also highlighted by a couple of big names who usually underachieve. England and France. Both have won World Cup to their names, but have always been underperformers as of recently. Can they turn it around? We'll have to see. But a team to watch out for will be Sweden. Sweden is in this group, and with Ibrahimovic, they are going to be able to make a nice run. And the fourth team in this group is Ukraine, who has the only big name is Timoshuk, who plays for Bayern Munich. And besides that, they're ranked really low on FIFA's scale. I don't expect much from them. But on to predicting the games. First game is Ukraine versus Sweden. Ibrahimovic and the rest of the Swedes. Too much, 3-0. Then we have an England-France matchup right off the bat. I think England will finally break the old spells and march out to a 2-1 win. Ribéry and Nazari are just going to not be good enough for France, and Wayne Rooney will finally shine on the international stage as England gets the 2-1 result. Next round, England versus Sweden. England, I'm going to have to give it to them. I just feel like this might be their year. I have them 1-0 over the Swedes, and I have France 2-0 over Ukraine. I just feel like those two teams are going to be too good for the underliers. And, of course, deciding day once again. France versus Sweden. We'll get to that. I have England 5 over Ukraine 0, so don't even expect a competition there. England will be on to the next round. But Sweden-France, I see a tie. France doesn't have the firepower they used to have with Henry and Anelka. And Sweden, honestly, they're going to get close to pushing France out of it with the 1-1 draw. They'll almost push them to getting the win, but Sweden, just not quite enough. It'll be 1-1, but we're going to have to get to the group recap here because in first, I have England with a 3-0-0. They're going to be undefeated, 9 points, a +7 goal differential. And who else will be moving on? None other than Sweden. I have Sweden with the 1-1-1 record. They will have 4 points, but their +2 goal differential will carry them over France, who has the exact same record, exact same amount of points, but only a +1 goal differential. So Sweden moving on to the round of 16, and of course Ukraine coming in last, no wins, no points, -10 in the goal differential. I don't even think I have them scoring a goal. Yeah. It's not going to be a good year for Ukraine football in the Euros. So, with that, we're going to go to the recap of who I have in the round of 16. Now that all my group predictions are done, I'm just going to recap who I have in the round of 16. From Group A, I have the Russians and the Czechs. They're both going to be making it through, both really good teams. In Group B, the group of death, I have Germany and the Netherlands moving on. Portugal, the unfortunate team contender that gets knocked out early. In Group C, I have Croatia and Spain moving on, Italy knocked out early, and in Group D, England and Sweden moving on. France, once again, disappointed in the early rounds of another big international tournament. That's kind of French football for you, folks. Oh, I don't know if I should have said that, but oh well. It's the French, they won't do anything. But anyway, this has been Sports According to Neil. I'm Neil Rosan. Euro games start, I believe, in 3 or 4 days. Get ready. It's going to be an awesome month of football, soccer, footy, whatever you call it. It's going to be amazing. So all the games will be on ESPN, so check those out. And until next time, I'm Neil Rosan, and this has been Sports According to Neil. Thanks for watching. Go to sportsaccordingtoneil.blogspot.com for all your Sports According to Neil needs. Or follow me on Twitter at NeilAndSports. Be sure to use the hashtag NeilKnowsSports. Thanks for watching.